Jai Hind children, welcome in your Maths Live class. In today's class, we will start exercise 7b. And in that, what we will do? We will solve some word problems. Some daily life examples based on numbers or based on any criteria. And we are going to apply whatever we have learned in linear equation in these word problems. So let's start with question number 1. In today's class, we will complete from question number 1 to question number 7. Okay, so we will start from question number 1, children. See what is the question number 1? Let's see. I am showing it to you. Question number 1 is twice a number when decreased by 7. Question is twice a number when decreased by 7 gives 45. Find that number. We don't know that number, children. Nothing is given, okay, about that number. But few points related with that number is given to us. Okay, like for example, if you have to search your friend's home, that where it is, how far it is, so you will take some idea. Either you will take the address of your friend, or you will find from your other friends that from where you will go, so that you can go to your friend's house. Now in the same way, in our word problem question, if you have to find something related with that will always be given. So same here, twice a number, if you will take any number and just twice it, make it double. If it will be 4, then it will be 8. If it will be 10, then it will be 20. Okay, but we don't know whether it is 4 or 10. So we will take it as a variable. So twice a number when decreased by 7 gives 45. So let's start doing the question. Okay, children. So first we will write question number 1. Question number 1 is, let that number be x. You can take it as y, you can take it as t or s, any variable you can take. So I am taking as x. Let the number be x. Let that number be x. Okay, we don't know that number, and question is saying that if you will twice the number, question is twice a number when decreased by 7. Twice a number. What is the twice of this x? Twice of this x will be 2x. Twice of a number when decreased by how much? How much, children? When decreased by 7 gives 45. When decreased by 7, when you will decrease this number by 7, when you will subtract 7 from this number, then you will get how much? 45. So it means what? That x, this value will definitely be greater than 45, because you will subtract 45 from, you will subtract some value from here, subtract 7 from this number, then you will get the value equal to 45. So definitely this whole 2x should be greater than 45, isn't it? Related, children. So twice a number when decreased, subtraction, when decreased by 7, you will get 45. Now you know how to solve this. You have formed a linear equation where there is an equality sign and the power of variable is 1, and we are using only one variable. So it is linear equation in one variable. Now separating variable term on one side and constant term on other side. So 2x is equal to 45 is already on RHS. When 7 will transpose to that side, this is minus 7, it will become plus 7. So twice of x is equal to how much? 52. When you will add 45 plus 7, you will get 52. and x is equal to 52 by this is in multiplication, it will go to RHS and it will be divided. So 2 2s are 4, 1 is left, 2 6 are 12. X is equal to 26. Now in the question it is not written that x, find the value of x. So we have taken that number is x, whose twice, after making the twice of it and subtracting it by 7, we will get 45. So hence you will write the answer also. Hence the given number is how much? 26. This is your answer. Hence the given number is 26. No need to leave it till x is equal to 26. You have to write down this statement. It is a word problem question, so somewhere you have to write down some statements. Clear? Okay. Now let's move with the next question. Let's see the next question. Question number 3. 4 added to twice a number yields 26 by 5. Find the fraction. You are having a fractional number, children. Okay, but we will not take it as x by y because we have to deal with only one variable. Now children, I will erase that question from my board. Okay, and I will write question number 3. You also do it in your notebook. Question is 4 added to twice a number. 4 added to twice a number yields 26 by 5. Yields means we will get. Yields means, what is the meaning of yield here? We will get that number. We will get 26 by 5. 4, when 4 is added to twice a number, it yields, it will give 26 by 5. Find the fraction, find that value. That will be in fraction form. So find that value. So let's write down question number 3. Let the given number about whose the question is, let the given number be x. Let's take it y. Let the given number be y. Okay, let the given number be y. 4 added to twice a number. Question is 4 added, when you will add 4 added, okay, 4 added to which we will add 4? Twice a number, twice of that number. What is that number? That number is y. We don't know, children, so we have chosen it as y. 4 added, any plus 4 added to twice the number yields equal to, yields how much, children? Let's see the question. Yields 26 by 5. It yields 26 by 5. So write down 26 by 5. This is the equation which we have formed by using that word problem. Question number 3 is saying, when you will add 4 with twice a given number, that number is not known right now, so let that number be y. Its twice will be twice y, 2y, and when 4 will be added to this twice number, it yields, it will give 26 by 5. I think it is clear now. Okay, now what we will do, separate variable term on one side and constant term on other side. This is the variable term and these two are constant terms. So I am separating, children. 2y is equal to 26 by 5 minus 4. Okay, 26 by 5 is already on RHS. Only we have to transpose positive 4 from LHS to RHS. That's why this positive 4 will become negative 4. Now we will solve it. First we will solve the RHS part. Here it is 4, we can write it as 4 by 1. It's same, children. Either you write 4 or 4 by 1, it is same. Now you know how to solve such problems. These two are fractions right now in the form of fractions. So 26 into 1, 26 minus 5 into 4. 5 into 4 will be 20 divided by 5 ones are 5. Okay. Now 2y is equal to 26 minus 20. See the numerator. 26 minus 20 is 6 only. 6 by 5. Still we don't know. We are waiting for the value of y, and with y 2 is there. So we have to transpose this 2 to RHS. Now how we will transpose? See children, I am solving here. Okay. 2y is equal to 6 by 5. This is the question. No, not question, this is the last step. Now, y is equal to 6 by 5 is already on this side. When this 2 will be transposed to RHS, this is in multiplication, this will go for division. Or you can simply understand in this way that here it is in numerator, it will go here in denominator. So it will multiply with 5. Clear? Here it is in numerator, so it will go to denominator here. Now next step. 2 ones are 2 and 2 3s are 6. You can simplify this. So y is equal to how much? In numerator it is 3 and in denominator it is 5 into 1. 5 ones are 5. So the value of y is 3 by 5. The value of y is 3 by 5. And you will not leave here. What you will write? You will write hence the given number is 3 by 5. No need to write y in the answer. Y we have chosen. So what you will write in the answer? Hence the given number is 3 by 5. Am I clear to everyone? Okay. Now let's move ahead with the next question. See next question children. Now children, I am erasing the question, the solution which I have written on the board. Meanwhile, you just see what is question number 5. Can you see it children? Come on. A number added to its 2/3 is equal to 55. Find the number. What is the question children? See it again. A number added to its 2/3. We are having a number and it is added to 2/3 of its is equal to 55. Find the number. Okay. So let's write down the variable, that number first. What is that variable? Let's see the board. Question number 5. A number, let the number be x. Let the number be x. If the number is x, what will be its 2/3? 2/3 of x. Isn't it? This will be the 2/3 of this number. Like if you are having 8, what is 2/3 of 8? So how you will find 2/3 of 8? 2 by 3 of 8. In this way you can find 2/3 of 8. Okay. But we don't know that whether it is 8 or any given number. We know that, what we know? We know that there is a number. If we add with its 2/3, we will get something. Okay. So now let's take it as x. We have already chosen that it is x. Let it be x. And 2/3 of that number, that x will be this much. 2 by 3 of x. And what is of means here? Of means multiplication. So if the number is x, its 2 by 3 will be, its 2 by 3 of this x will be 2 by 3 into x. So these are the two numbers. Number is 1 and its 2/3 is x, this one, 2/3 of x. So what we will write? We will write, let the number be x, already written. 2/3 of x is how much? 2/3x. Okay? 2/3 of x is 2/3x. You can write it and let the number be x and 2/3 of that number is this much. Now question is, when you will add these two numbers, a number added to its 2/3 is equal to 55. So let's add these two numbers. One number is x and its 2/3 is 2/3x. When these two will be added, what you will get? You will get 55. You will get 55. A number when added with 2/3 of its, you will get 55. Now children, let's solve. You can see already the variable term is on one side and the constant term is on another side. So no need to transpose it right now. Just solve it. How you will solve? Either see the denominator. Denominator is 3. So multiply both side by 3 and then you can solve, or I am solving this first and then I will transpose the denominator to RHS. So when you will solve this, I am doing cross multiplication. 3 into 1, no number means 1. 3 into 1, 3 ones are 3x plus multiply these two, 2 ones are 2 and x divided by, now multiply these two, 3 ones are 3, that is equal to 55. Okay, clear? Now 3x plus 2x, see the numerator, 3x plus 2x is 5x by 3 is equal to 55. 5x by 3 is equal to 55. Now let's solve the rest of the part here. 5 by 3 x is equal to 55. This is my last step. Now with x, you can see 5 by 3 is attached. With x, which number is there? 5 by 3. So when it will be transposed to RHS, the numerator part will be transposed to denominator and denominator part will be transposed to numerator. Okay, numerator will go to denominator and denominator will go to numerator. In this way also you can learn. X is equal to 55. Then 3 will multiply here with numerator, divided by 5 will be in denominator now. Just transpose these two numbers, 5 by 3. This is one number and transpose it. X is equal to, now simplify, 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 11 times. 11 threes are, what is in numerator? 11 threes are 33. This is the answer. X is equal to 33. And children, no need to write in this way. What you will do after finding x value, that is it is 33, what we will do? We will write the statement also, that what is the statement? That the given number is 33. The given number is 33. And children, you can check it also whether your answer is correct or not. Let's find out whether this 33 when added with its 2/3, will you get 55 or not? Come on, let's do it. Okay. After writing the statement that hence the number is, given number is 33, just check it. How? I am going to tell you. Now my number is how much, children? What I have obtained? The number is 33. Okay. So The number is 33. Okay, the number is 33. And what is 2 by 3 of its number? 2 by 3 of that x number means 2 by 3 of 33. What is 2 by 3 of 33? So let's solve. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. 3 11 times. So it will be how much? 11 into 2. 11 twos are 22. Okay, so the number is 33 and its 2 by 3 is 22. Its 2 by 3 is 22. What the question said? It says that when you will add x with its 2 by 3x, you will get 55. Come on children, add them. Add the number with its 2 by 3. When you will add, can you see what you are getting? You are getting 55. And this was our question. When a number is added with its 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is 22. Number is 33 and its 2 by 3 is 22. So, in this way you can check your answer. Or whatever equation you have obtained which equation? That x plus 2 by 3 of x is equal to 55. You can put the value of x and also you can find that whether your answer is correct or not. How children? By substituting the value of x as 22. Just substitute x as 22 plus 2 by 3 x as 22 is equal to 55. Not 22 children. It's 33. It's 33 children. 33 into 33. X was 33 na? Now just solve it. 33 plus this will be simplified. 2 into 11 times. 11 2s are 22 is equal to 55. 55 is equal to 55. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, our answer is correct. So, in different ways you can check whether your answer is correct or not. Am I clear to everyone? Okay. Now, let's move to next question. See next question children. Now children, the next question is question number 6 and 7. Till 7 question we will solve in today's class, isn't it? Now before solving 7th question, I am giving you an idea of 6th question also, because it is related with 7th question. I will just give an idea and you will solve it by your own 6th question, but let me start with the question number 6 first. So, let's see the question number 6. It is a number when multiplied by 4 exceeds itself by 45. When we multiply any number by 4, that number, what will happen with that number? That number will exceed. Exceed means increases by 45. Okay. For example, if I will take any number, let's take any number as 10 and I will multiply it with 4, then what will happen? It will exceed itself by 45. Is it so? Not in the case of 10. Okay, multiply. For example, that number is 10. When a number when multiplied by 4, it exceeds, what is the number? Now the answer 40. Is it exceeding itself by 45? No. How much it is exceeding? It is exceeding 30. Isn't it? The number is 10. Actually in the question it is not written, but I am taking as an example that let that number be 10. If that number is 10 and when you will multiply it with 4, you will get 40. So how much that number the answer is exceeding with the given number. The answer is exceeding with the given number by 30, not by 45. So definitely 10 is not the answer. But children, in this way we will take all the numbers and then we will see whether it is exceeding with 45 or not. No. So what we will take? We will take this number as x. So let's start. Okay. It's question number 6. I will not solve, I will only give an idea of it. Let the number be x. Let the number be x. If that number is x, and when you will multiply it with 4, what it will be? 4x. If the number is x, and when you will multiply it with 4, so first you are having x. When you will multiply it with 4, it will become 4x. Are they equal? No. Are they equal? No. Because it is more right now. It is 4 times of it. So, whatever the answer will come after multiplying it with 4, it will be 45 more. It will exceeds 45, means it will 45 more. It will exceed means more. It will increase 45 more with itself, with that number only. Okay, so this is the equation for question number 6. If you will multiply the given number by 4, that number will, whatever the answer will come, obviously the answer will come here. Whatever the answer will come, that answer will exceed by 45 with itself. Okay. Now, let's move ahead with the next question, that is question number 7. I am writing it on the board, children. You just write down in your notebook. The question is, a number is as much greater than 21 as it is less than 71. Question number 7. Question number 7. A number, so we don't know that number. So what we have to take? We have to take it as a variable. Let the given number be x. Let the given number be x. Now see the question, children. Question is, a number is as much greater than 21 as it is less than 71. Okay. A number is as much greater than 21 as it is less than 71. So, a number is as much greater than 21. Is it greater than 21? Question is saying now, a number is as much greater than 21. Okay, it is greater than 21. As it is less than 71. Let's check whether it is 71 or not. See in the question. It is, yes, it is 71. A number is as much greater than 21 as it is less than 71. So whatever I have written, it is not showing our question. It is showing that x is greater than 21 and x is smaller than 71. Now we have to have some equality sign, then only we can solve. Now if this number is greater than 21, obviously we will write x here, and if we will subtract it by 21, we will get something. As well as 71 is greater than x. So if you will write 71 and subtract the value with x, what you will get? See, you are getting your question. A number is as much as greater than 21 as it is less than 71. Whatever answer will come here, it will be equal to that side also. Are you getting it or not? Let's take an example. If not, let's take an example. let's take 10. Okay, 10 is greater than 3. Yes, 10 is greater than 3. And what you will get? What you will get as answer? 10 minus 3 is 7. 10 minus 3 is 7. And if you will take 13, not 13 children, just take any other number. If you will take 17 and subtract the number itself, that is 10, what you will get? You will get 7. So in both cases, the numbers are equal in the answer. A number is as much greater than 3. A number is as much greater than 3 as it is less than 17. That number will be always equal. जितना वो 3 से बड़ा है उतना ही वो 17 से छोटा है. I have to use bilingual children so that the question should be clear to you. A number is as much greater than 21 as it is less than 71. A number is as much greater than 21. Whatever answer will come, it will be as less than 71. Same answer will come. Same answer. So, if the same answer will come, it is as much greater than 21 as it is smaller than 71. It means both the answers were equal. So, if this is equal, these two should also be equal, isn't it? Yes, these two should also be equal. So, we will write it as 71 minus x. 71 minus x. वो नंबर 21 से उतना बड़ा है जितना कि वो 71 से छोटा है. This is the question. Okay. Now, separate variable term on one side and constant term on other side. X. Now I am transposing minus x to LHS. So it will become what? Minus x will become plus x. Is equal to 71 is already here. So write down as it is. Minus 21 when transposed to RHS. Here it will become plus 21. It will become plus 21. Now x plus x is 2x. That is equal to how much? 92. Okay, still we have to wait for this x for one step. X is equal to 92 divided by, this is in multiplication, so it will go for division. Simplified children, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 1 is left, 2 6s are 12. So x is equal to 46. Hence the number is 46. Hence the number is 46. Okay. Now let's check this. How? How you will check it, children? Let's see. Now children, let's solve the what? Check portion. Okay. Put the value of x here in the question. Let's check it, that if x is equal to 46, what will be the answer? A number is, this 46 is as much greater than 21 as this 46 is smaller than 71. This 46 is as much greater than 21. ये 21 से उतना बड़ा है जितना कि ये 46 71 से छोटा है. So subtracted, it will become 25. That is, now if you will subtract 71 minus 46, your answer will be 25. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, our answer is correct. And in the at last, what you will write? No need to check it, children, because check portion is not there in word problem questions. So you can check it in your rough work. Draw a rough margin and you can check it there. I am doing it because I am going to clarify the statement also. That's why I am doing this, so that the concept should be the question should be clear to you. Now you will write at last, after finding the value of x as 46, what you will write? Hence the given number is 46. Clear? 46. It is as much greater than 21. How much it is greater than 21? 25. And how much it is smaller than 71? 25. And both are equal. Clear? Now, if you will move ahead, then we were having some more questions with us from question number 8 to 15. Question number 8 to 15. And children, question number 8 to 15 we will solve in next class. When we will solve? We will solve it in next class. Till then, what you have to do? From 1 to 7, you will pick all even number question. Question number 2, question number 4, question number 6. Am I clear? What you will solve in your homework notebook today? If you are not having homework notebook, I have already informed you that what you will do it in same copy but in a sequence. Like all 7B questions in a order. First solve the classwork and then homework every day. So you will solve your today's homework is question number 2, question number 4 and question number 6. From question number 8 to 15 we will solve in next class. Okay, tomorrow we will solve. And children, what? In this exercise, in exercise 7B, from exercise 7B till question number 15 will be asked. You can solve as many as question which is given in your book, but for your syllabus, if you will check it, then you will find that in exercise 7B you have to do till question number 15. For your practice you can solve all the questions. We don't have any problem. But till question number 15 you have to do in your copy. Okay, notebook. So till then, take care children. Goodbye.